Hi, good morning. So I want to give you an update of the outing we had yesterday. Yesterday we went to look at a piece of property on the repository list. Now, on that list, depending on the township or the county, the starting bid is $1,000 for any property. So this is in Delaware County in Pennsylvania. So I saw a particular property in a particular township, and I'm questioning whether this township is in violation of the tax sale laws. So yesterday, because this is if you go to the county website, here a list of so many properties, list of properties in the repository list. So these are places you can go and buy. Now you will have to decide what you want to do with it, because some of the lots might be too small. You might want to just make it a storage facility. So it depends on you. You know, you have to have the vision. What do I want to do with this piece of land? So you can buy a piece of land, build a storage facility. Storage facility, you don't need, I don't think you need plumbing. You just need electricity. So those are the kind of things that you can think about. So in real estate, the possibilities are endless. But I saw this piece of land online. I looked at it through Google. But, you know, as I always teach, you must go and look at the property so that you'll be sure that what you saw on Google is actually what is there. You don't want to get there and find out that there's a sinkhole or something. So yesterday we went out, we saw the land, and you've seen the pictures of the area. There are some nice houses in the area, so that's beautiful. And before leaving home, I had printed all the things that were required. In this county, you are required to go to the township and get a letter from them to allow you to bid. They call it letter of consent. So you go to the township and get a letter of consent. So yesterday, after looking at the property, we went to the township. There were two things I wanted to find out. I wanted to find out, is the land buildable? Because what I have in mind is to have a buildable lot so that I can resell it to a builder. So I wanted to know, is the land buildable before I buy? And then to get a letter of consent. So I had printed out the affidavits, I printed out the application, everything, the bid form, and we decided to go to the township. When we got to the township, the person, and I asked for code enforcement because that's the best people to tell you whether the land is buildable. The person in code enforcement was not in, he had gone out. And I told them why I was there. They said, oh, he's still the one who's going to help you if there's anything to do with the repository list, which was fine. So they gave me his card, and a few hours after, when I got home, I called. When I called, I explained to them that I was interested in a property on the repository list. I wanted to know if the land was buildable and also to get the consent letter. The gentleman told me that the township they want to go through all these properties in their township and see what they can do about, you know, these properties. Probably some they want to turn into parks and things like that, which is, you know, the township has every right to do what they like with the land in their municipality. So he told me that it might take 8 to 12 months for them to reach that decision, which I said, well, that's fair, that's okay. But I remembered, because that township seemed familiar. I'd never been there before, but I think I had called. So I said, but this was the same thing that was told me about 2 years ago. He said, well, that's the situation. Okay. But what surprised me was, when I got home, I said, I remember contacting this township, So I went through my things and my emails, and I found out that I had contacted this township in 2018 for these same properties. I sent them an email asking for this kind of letter, and someone had called me back. The person didn't email back. The person called me back and said, yeah, they were thinking of what to do with the land. So yesterday I now thought, if I had reached out to this township in 2018, I even thought it was 2 years ago, but when I went to my records, I found out that this was like 6-7 years ago. The same properties are still there. Why are they, what are they trying to do? I'm not sure. So hopefully, maybe when I make this video, I'll send this video to them and let them know that we're watching. We'll still give you your 8 to 12 months, but what is going on? Why are they not allowing people to buy these properties? Because it is a Pennsylvania law. It's not as if somebody is, they can sit on it. It is supposed to be sold by law. So this is, I don't know, is if we were doing something wrong, the township will be quick to send a violation notice. So now the township is in violation of the Pennsylvania law, and I'm not saying they cannot do what they like with their land, but they should remove it from the repository list if they want to buy them up themselves or whatever they want to do. So that, because if I had written them in 2018 and those properties are still on that list, do you know how many people have been wasting time contacting them, And I even think it is in the best interest of the township to allow those plots of land to be sold. Do you know why? You will get property tax and school district tax on properties that are built there. You will get income tax from people who decide to live there. So you will not be losing money. You will be gaining money. So I still see no reason why a township should sit on the properties on the repository list and not allow people to buy. Now, I know that probably by the time I, gel up all this and they finally decide to sell, I might not be able to buy it, because now everybody will know that the properties are now for sale and probably they will outbid me. But I don't think it is right for the township to sit on these properties. Now, I haven't mentioned the name of the township because, they have their reasons, but I'll try to send this to that township so that they can, revisit it, bring it up in their meetings and discuss it. You can't just sit. I've bought repository sale properties from other townships. So I don't see why they should be allowed to sit on properties and not allow people to, buy. So that's why I just brought this up. Is this township in violation of a Pennsylvania law? So that is just my contribution. There's so much, I don't want to waste too much time on them, because they're not the only people selling, and there are lists and lists and lists. So many people, so many lots in these repository lists. And in their county, I think their bidding starts at $1,000. So it's left to you to imagine, what can you do with these pieces of land? Some of them, you can't build a residential house, but you might be able to build a storage facility. And they will not just be, vacant lands with nothing to be done on them. So I would like to have your comments. What do you think? Is the township in violation? Why are they not selling? Well, not even selling. Why are they not giving us the consent letter to be able to bid for these pieces of land? It's better than for land just to be there and, not being taken care of. And, when you don't sell this land, the township is responsible for taking care of the land. So why should you burden yourself with this when you can, allow the land to be bought and developed by private individuals? So that's just my thoughts. I'm going to combine this video with the video I took of the area. It's a very nice area, and I would love your comments to see what you think about this situation. So, and what do? I'm a real estate investor. I teach people the different kinds of real estate investing. Part of the reason why I took this very serious is I teach people that they can buy properties on the repository list. I don't want it to be that I'm telling them something that is wrong, because if they go spend their time to research the property and then they get to the township and the township is not selling, that would be that I'm teaching them what is not true. So I want to believe that this is the truth. I've bought properties from different places. Is on this repository list. The places I even bought from, the properties were $500, but that's a different county. But this county, the properties start at $1,000. But is it available? Is somebody hoarding it? Is there something we don't know? Would love to know. So hopefully they will have a meeting soon and make a quick decision on what they want to do with land in their township. Thank you.